If someone could reprogram your brain to automatically attract unlimited wealth, happiness, love, freedom, and confidence, would you want it? Get this, your brain is a supercomputer capable of learning new things without you, the person, never having to learn anything. Because it's not your conscious mind that's manifesting what you are and have. It's a part of your brain that most people will never directly access, no matter how much they learn in school, seminars, or books. But there's actually a way to easily directly access this part of your brain. My name is Mystic Lady Z. I'm not a scientist, a medical doctor, or a psychologist. I only have some college skills, and I am a single mom of 5. I was a teenage mom who struggled constantly trying to figure out the rules of the game of life. I had a scarcity mentality and spent years of my life going in and out of unhealthy relationships with the opposite sex. I've been on food stamps, welfare, and the Section 8 program to provide for me and my family. So, whatever you're currently going through, such as poor health, financial struggles, or a feeling of endless stress and fear in the pit of your stomach, trust me, I get it. I am whole. I know what it's like to passionately, desperately want to believe I can change my reality with my mind. But when it came down to my daily life, I just didn't trust it. I didn't truly believe because I had been so powerless for so long until this information I'm about to share with you guys changed my life forever. So please allow me to expand your mind through the pages of this booklet. I'm going to reveal one of my many secrets I've discovered. The one thing that transformed me from a broke, helpless, powerless single mom struggling to overcome my victimization death sentence into a self-made, successful, independent life script writer and entrepreneur. Now, I know you may be wondering, how does a single mom of 5 who has some college experience work for herself and live financially independently? Well, I'll tell you my quick, full story in a minute. How I use a simple technique to overcome my poor programming or mindset and achieve an incredible amount of wealth and abundance in my life. But first, it's important to understand how I even discovered this and why learning from books, tutors, masters, and teachers never worked for me. In fact, learning became my enemy. I've since discovered learning is the worst thing you can ever do if you want to deliberately and effortlessly change your life. Because it isn't your smarts that creates or manifests anything in your life. In fact, your intelligence or what you think you know, it gets in the way of letting in what you're asking the universe for. Here's what I mean. How many times in the last 5 minutes did you intend for something better like more money, only to immediately think about and talk about what you don't want? Now, if you like most people, including me, it's hard to take your attention away from the circumstances you don't want. That's because your subconscious mind can't let you focus on what you want. Here's what I mean. Your subconscious is programmed to force your attention to see what it wants you to see. It's like a supercomputer. It's being run by old software and software that's plagued by viruses called scarcity and limiting beliefs. Software that hasn't been updated with the right programming since you were born. That's why it's beyond easy to continue manifesting everything you absolutely don't want. Your subconscious mind is the noise in your head that won't let you think about the thoughts you want to think about. But you absolutely do have control. In fact, you're already manifesting everything you are and have now, effortlessly. Do you want to know how? Now, I have to admit, nobody taught me this stuff. This is a true story about real life magic. Magic that anyone can easily tap into. The magic you always known was there. and I'm going to show you how to easily access it. Now, you're not crazy to believe you can transform your reality from the inside out. And it's absolutely not your fault that you haven't discovered this stuff already. The bottom line is, what I'm about to share with you is the only thing you will ever need to tap into the magic and dramatically transform your life into the reality of your fantasies. But before I tell you what this secret is, I will explain how you actually create your reality. Well, believe it or not, the latest in quantum physics explains that your reality is created with your attention. Your attention is what turns that subatomic particle into everything you have in your life right now. Now, I bet you're wondering, if my attention creates my reality, why can't I just think about money and make it magically appear? Okay, before I answer that, let me back up because it's crucial for you to know why your attention is actually creating everything you don't want right now. And once you get this, you'll never again wonder, why doesn't this stupid manifestation stuff work? Very quickly, here's what's going on. The reality you've been living within the past is based on three things. Number one, the story you're telling yourself and other people. Number two, your limiting beliefs. Number three, your judgments and your fear of consequences. These three things are what has been directing your attention. That's what your subconscious is, your inner guidance. I call these three things the inner guidance, the genie within. The inner guidance is your subconscious programming, and no matter how much awesome new information you learn, the genie, well, edits that information and limits what you can do by keeping your attention distracted by what is. Ain't that some shit? Thus manifesting more of what is. That's why you're not here to learn how to manifest. Instead, I'm going to show you how to reprogram the inner guidance so you can easily and openly live in your natural state of unlimited abundance. I am loving. And guess what, you guys? I have great news. Not only can you reprogram the genie in your mind to automatically attract what you want, you can begin doing it today. Because there's actually a way to talk directly to that part of your mind where the inner guidance lives. It's that part of your mind that decides what you do and don't manifest or create in your life. And until you reprogram the inner guidance, you'll never be, do, or have what you truly desire. So, I want you to forget about every self-help book you ever read because here's the truth about manifestation. Reality is always a question mark. And you are the one always answering that question with your attention. But who's directing your attention? Well, it's your inner guidance.